It's the whole thing about Tylenol with autism and all that shit. Even though it's not fucking real, I'm still not taking it. Nope. That's been proven false about Tylenol. Still, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna try my hardest not to drink much coffee like I did the first one. I'm gonna try to cut back as much as I can. I'm gonna try. It's gonna be hard, but I can do it. It's safer than the alternative. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Be right back. Your hat. What about my hat? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The freezer hat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The freezer hat. Oh, it's in the bedroom. God. Oops. How do you do that art? My art? Just put, wax. And you just kind of dip it in the wax pen. And then you kind of just follow the numbers. So, I want to make it again. I always so sleepy. I am tired. Not really. But like, kind of. In a way. I can do this. It's mind over matter. I did it once before. I can do it again. My progesterone was 13.2. Did you test today for progesterone? My doctor did a whole panel. Remember when the doctor ordered all those labs, the T4? I told everyone that he's going to do a pregnancy test just to do one. And like the cholesterol and all of that stuff. And so when I got my, I remember I was on live and I was like, I wonder if my blood work would come back, and there it was. I was looking more of my cholesterol. Everything else was negative. Did anything else show up on your test? BUN was a little high, and BUN creatinine. And then neutrophils? No, not neutrophils. No, that was normal. I think that's it. My thyroid's fine. cholesterol, it was fine. Drink lots of water. TSH was normal. It was, yeah. How have you been feeling the last 3 weeks? Emotional. I would say the only thing that I've been feeling is emotional. Remember when we had that, whoever said that, they said that I was, you know what, you won the fucking prize. You won the fucking prize. I don't know if you're psychic or whatever, but damn. Good, you don't have a thyroid problem. I don't. No, actually everything everything was normal besides my. I knew it. We have a lot of the same symptoms. Yeah. Guess we'll see. Mama's gotta eat healthy. Mama's gotta eat very healthy. No more donuts. It is a new shirt. Yeah. I'm a first-time mom. I'm nervous as hell. Don't be nervous, Shelby. You're gonna do great at it. Just do your best, as we all do. You know what? Can I actually play something for you that we did in parenting class? You know, the girl from Full House, Jody, has anyone heard of Dr. Shafari? There was a podcast, I think it's called Awkward Conversations, and they were talking about Jodie Sweetin. Yes. Yeah, God, she is incredible. Oh my word, she is she grew up to be the most, oh my word, I love her, I do. But this doctor, just watching this video, and it was just a really good message on parenting, and oh man. I want to play it. How are you? But let me see if I can play it. I want to play it. How are you? But let me see if I can play it. I want to play it. How are you? But let me see if I can play it. How are you? But let me see if I can play it. Let me see if I can do it. Awkward Conversation. Jodie Sweetin.
America's just of Awkward Conversations, and we're very excited to welcome you back to season 3.
Make it your life's focus as a parent.
America's just of Awkward Conversations, and we're very excited to welcome you back to season 3.
Make it your life's focus as a parent.
Welcome you back to season 3.
Make it your life's focus as a parent.
America's just
Hi, this is Jodie Sweetin.
And I'm Amy McCarthy.
And welcome to Awkward Conversations Season 3.
That's the biggest thing that I just had. That
watching this show to try to get some information. Thing I make them up.
Candy.
Parenting.
Hi.
Mm.
No, why don't you try?
How do I? Oh my goodness gracious. Awkward conversations. Jody Sweden. It was such a good message. Oh my word. Dr. How do you spell her name?
I'm 21. I can drink alcohol and smoke weed whenever I want to.
It's sort of all of a sudden. What?
When my kids were little.
Is this it?
I'm Jody Smith, and welcome to Season 4 of Awkward Conversations. Each week, we provide parents with practical advice on raising.
This might be it.
Hi, I'm Jody Sweeten.
And I'm Amy McCarthy, the Director of Social Work at the Adolescent Substance Use and Addiction Program at Boston Children's Hospital.
And Amy and I have been doing 3 seasons of Awkward Conversations.
Yeah, here it is.
And we're very excited to welcome you back to Season 3.
Oh, thank you.
We will once again try to give you, as parents, the tools you need to raise happy,
Thanks for telling me that.
and
Sorry.
stress-free kids who are empowered to make smart choices throughout their lives. Now, the most important tool you have in this effort is a strong relationship that can create a bond and trust with your child. And yes, of course, your job is to protect them. But more importantly, by being present today and building that bond, you can give them the tools that they need to make the smart choices to protect themselves. And we will also keep reminding you,
Oh my word. Hold on.
You do not need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Amy, I'm so excited to get to do this with you in person this time.
Third time's the charm.
Right? Joining our show today is a guest whose groundbreaking
What?
work in conscious parenting.
No, I think that like this is just a good message for all mamas. I thought I could play it for you guys. You don't want to hear it? Yeah, it's Jody Sweden. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Is revolutionary. She's written 5 books, 3 of which are New York Times bestsellers, including The Conscious Parent, which Oprah said has changed the way she looked at parenting. She holds a doctorate in clinical psychology from Columbia University and specializes in the integration of Western psychology with Eastern philosophy. She also has a conscious coaching institute where she trains coaches to practice her philosophy, as well as a private practice where she consults with families and couples. We are thrilled to welcome you to Awkward Conversations. Dr. Shefali, thank you so much for joining us today.
I have a headache.
I'm so excited to be here with you. Thanks for having me.
So I'd love to have you start by telling people a little bit about what conscious parenting is.
Well, to delve into conscious parenting, I just need to cover the ground on what the other model is. So the current prevalent model out there in the world, I call it the traditional parenting model. It's quite likely the model that you and I and everyone who's here has been raised in. It's the model that says parents know best, parents are in dominance, they are in control, and children need to kind of be seen, not heard. And there's a lot of fear, punishment, shaming, and all the good things that we all got a healthy dose of in our own childhoods. And that model is predicated on a lot of parental control. Well, conscious parenting is what I teach, which really shifts the entire traditional parenting model and turns it on its head. It's a new way of looking at ourselves and our children, which really moves away from parental control to connection, and really teaches the parent and challenges the parent that it isn't the child that needs to be fixed, because the child is not the one that's broken. but it's really the parental self that needs to be healed before we even dare to touch the beauty and mess up the child's essence. So we don't look at the child as something to be fixed or controlled or managed until we have looked at ourselves as parents. So this is the pivot, and it makes a world of difference when the parent starts to look at themselves, and then from that place of greater healing, consciousness, awareness, attunement, then seeks to flow with the child versus control and micromanage and curate the child.
Right. I love that approach to parenting. Have tried to do that with my girls. I have two daughters who are 15 and almost 13. So I'm very much in that place right now. And I've always tried to listen and understand. And I know, Amy, we've talked about that before and just how important building that bond is. Now, how would you define a strong relationship between a parent and a child?
Well, contrary to popular belief, when your child argues with you, when your child defies you, those very well could be the hallmarks of a close, connected relationship, because that child feels safe. That child feels like he or she has permission to just let loose. They are aware that their big feelings are going to be tolerated.
Well, I'm doing great then. My kids are super defiant. It's great. No.
Yes, but that
I
is
love
the
her.
sign. Unlike what we traditionally thought, we thought the signs of a good relationship was compliance.
We learned this in
obedience,
parenting class.
A puppet. Now we are aware that those things meant suppression. We want our children just like we are. Longing for ourselves. We long for our children and for ourselves to be free, which means to be expressive, to stand up, to speak loud, to be assertive, to defy, to be critical, to be curious. Those are the signs of a healthy relationship. And for a long time, I too had a problem with this when my daughter would, talk to me like I was her buddy, and I would keep saying, I'm not your friend. Don't talk to me like I'm your friend. And she was like, but you are my friend. And I realized that what she felt was close went against what the traditional model said, right? The traditional model wanted our children to be meek and docile and compliant. And conscious parenting really debunks that now and has laid out a whole new pathway for an entirely new way of relating with our children and being with our children.
I mean, I think that is so incredibly important, and really allowing children to have the freedom, to make mistakes. One of the things I always say, and I've talked about on the show, is that I feel as a parent, my job is to just kind of be the bumper rails in the bowling alley and keep them going forward in a direction, but I can't necessarily save you from all of the things, but I kind of got to keep you just going forward and really allowing children to make their own mistakes and to feel confident. What you just said, talking about being a friend and a parent, I know that's always been a gray area. I think for a lot of parents, we feel like we're supposed to, have this firm boundary. How do you balance being, parent and friend and confidant, but also, somewhat of an enforcer of rules? What is the best way to manage those often differing perspectives?
Well, it's tricky, and you definitely don't want your child to be your best friend, right? So let me make that clear. Your child is not your friend, and certainly not your confidant. So parents often get the lines blurry, and they use their children as therapists, as surrogate parents, and as best friends. No, your child is your child. Now, having said that, you can be your child's best friend, meaning your child can look to you as their confidant. But let's make no mistake, you should not replace their peer group. You are not their drinking buddy. You are not going to go out to the nightclubs with them. Yes, right. But you can definitely be friendly. Now, so you can put on the I can be friendly hat, but you don't have to be the best friend hat. Right. And then, having said that, you can also be in charge without being in control.
I didn't really eat dinner.
You are definitely the leader of
I think that's why I haven't had it.
You get to decide.
I didn't really eat dinner.
You get to decide if you have, you know, what kind of friends are walking through
You
your
want your
home.
phone?
You are in charge
You want your phone?
of creating the conditions.
Okay, here. I'm just gonna show you guys this thing. It's on YouTube. So here, you guys can screenshot this and listen to it. Okay, it's that on YouTube. It's Power of Relationships. It's really good. Here you go. Do you have Tourette's? I don't know, do I? Aww. Awesome. You excited? Yeah, good. Me too. No, I'm gonna get off here in like 15 minutes. Because I'm tired. I'm getting sleepy. And plus, I have this headache, but I think it's because I didn't eat dinner. So I think like when pizza's ready or whatever, I'll probably jump off. It sure is. Hey, do you know where that, do you know where, the cap for my head? Okay. I have a menstrual migraine and it sucks.
He's wearing it like it's a skirt.
It's funny. Do you guys want a girl or a boy? I just want a healthy baby.
I don't care what it is.
Just wanted it to be healthy.
But in Cameron's sake, a boy. So you're a friend to play with.
Best buddy.
Cameron's sake, a boy. So you're a friend to play with.
Best buddy.
Play with.
Best buddy.